Welcome Aquarius. We're doing an energy reading for you today. It is a general reading, so it's trust yourself on what resonates, leave what does not. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching it is the most perfect time for you. And it is for wherever Aquarius is in your birth chart, sun, moon, rising sign. And if you're cross-watching, big welcome. Let's dive in. So Aquarius, we're pulling you a central energy, which can be to do with transformation, healing, balance around self. Let's see what you need to know. You've pulled patterns. So Spirit's asking you what repeating patterns are playing out in your life that are not serving you, self-sabotaging. It could be to do with relationships. It could be to do with how you feel about self, life, some kind of situation that you keep repeating. So often it's a time of reflection. It could be something that's happened recently, which has kind of pulled you up a little bit in life, trying to show you a life lesson. Spirit's saying it'd be worth exploring what are those repeating patterns. You might even want to journal it out. Let's have a look at 4 key areas of focus for you, and then we'll pull you lots of clarifiers. Spirit's saying there's a need for you to embrace life. Perhaps you're feeling like you want to embrace life more, do things that are different. There's an egret there that's looking over a very beautiful lake in the sun setting. Yeah? Very golden glow happening there. So it's almost saying, in the context of your reading, Aquarius, have you kind of forgotten how to embrace life, to really enjoy life, to get out in touch with nature, to feel your senses? There's something going on about a bit of a refresh, renewal of your energy wanting to happen. Well, Spirit's saying you're going to get the illumination that you seek. You are going to have an aha moment. Again, water energy is coming out very strongly. There's also a need for you to relax. There's either a guy or a girl laying in a hammock reading a book in the moonlight. Interesting, the moon's coming through very strongly. So possibly needing to create more balance, wanting to create more balance in your life. Moon energy is about creativity. Moon energy is about trusting your intuition. Well, Spirit's saying you're divinely protected at this time. Whatever phase you're going through, they're watching over you. All right, let's pull you some spiritual guidance. Oh, you got the Huntress, which is being on a bit of a quest. You've got a bow and arrow there. So being very focused on what it is that you do want to do in your life. For some of you, it's new adventures. It's doing new things. There is a desire to have more freedom. You've also got the universal midwife, which is you giving birth to your ideas, your projects. There is a baby there. There could be a special baby coming into your life. Mostly it's related to new things. And you got the Moonstone Star, again, the moon's coming out again, which is you entering a period of euphoric love. So you could be feeling loved up in a certain love situation. Some of you getting into a new connection. And you've got the Ancient Grandmother, which is a lot of wisdom. She's got the most beautiful owl sitting on top of her head. So whatever experiences you have, being able to share that with others, your wisdom with others. Some of you, that could be a passionate cause, path you want to follow, mentoring, coaching others, helping others in some way. It could just be through how you live your life. All right, let's pull some clarifiers. Having a look at the top row, which is about you embracing life, being really focused, possibly wanting to have more freedom. Okay, you got the throat chakra here, so there is a need for you to speak your truth. For others, you may have a message you want to share with the world, written or spoken. Okay, some of you are experiencing financial constraints or a dip in your finances right now. Possibly wanting to make changes, not sure whether or not they're going to support you. And Spirit's saying you will have victory. You will have overcome any challenges coming your way, particularly around finances. Let's have a look at that. Well, Spirit's saying you just need to live in the present moment. Really love, appreciate, value self. So they're asking you not to project fears into the future about lack. Let's have a look at this illumination that you are going to get. Oh, it's directly related to your coin. You got woman holding a coin here. I mean, that could represent a physical person to you as well. It's mostly, I mean, it's sitting directly under the throat chakra. So if the message resonated about a message that you wanted to share, you are going to figure out how to do it, the best way to do it. You've also got the angel of love that wants to touch your life. So perhaps getting illumination about what you want in love. It's certainly about knowing your worth, sitting directly under that. And Spirit saying you are going to have patience. There could be some timing issues. Things may not happen as fast as what you want them to. Let's have a look at you taking time out to relax, fully switch off, give birth to your dreams here. Some of you, there's a special baby coming into your life. Oh, here we go. We've got man holding a heart. Here's the love interest. Guys, this can represent self. There's some kind of contract coming in. The fact it's come out with man holding a heart, there could be a proposal coming in, a wedding contract. For others, you may be waiting on something, settling, selling an asset. Be a business opportunity coming in. And you've got the door to personal healing and happiness opening. So there could be healing in a love relationship. This could be physical healing going on within self. All right, let's have a look at you entering a period of euphoric love. Aquarius, here you are at a crossroads, at a state of indecision. Big choice to make, which direction you want to go in. Okay, there is some lack going on or some envy going on. Now that could relate to self or others. Kind of feels like it's your energy. And Spirit's saying you need to bring yourself into balance. So anytime that you're feeling out of sorts, Spirit's saying don't make choices and decisions when you're feeling imbalanced, particularly emotionally or worrying, coming from a place of fear-based versus being balanced when you make a choice. Let's have a look at this decision. Oh, there's hostilities wrapped around it. So there's some kind of conflict going on there. Watch out, someone trying to pressure you into a choice. Oh, it's directly related to love. Okay, so there is, if you're in a committed partnership or you're in a relationship that's having some challenges, Spirit's definitely reflecting that. Let's have a look at lack. Why is there lack here? Could be, is there lack in this relationship in some way? Okay, it's directly related to the root chakra. So that's your sense of security, finances, home. Are you arguing about money in some love relationship? Let's have a look at this divine protection over you. It's directly related to you feeling tied up and stuck. Sitting directly over that conflict. Oh, you may also be some deceit going on in this situation. Or are you deceiving yourself? Are you not seeing someone clearly, how they're showing up? Wow. On the other side of that, you've got cornucopia, which is success on every level. Number 11 is brand new beginnings. This is abundance. It can also be related to your physical health and well-being, how you feel about life, wanting lots of joy, happiness, beautiful love relationship. It's directly sitting over you being in balance. All right, let's have a look at you feeling tied up and stuck. Okay, Spirit's saying if you're feeling like that, you may need to seek a healer of the ages, as in counseling, psychology, get to the bottom of it. Maybe get some advice or some guidance, a sounding board on this relationship, if that's what you're feeling indecisive about. For others, there may be a pathway as bringing love and light to this world, and you're feeling like you're kind of held back by your finances at this point, or holding yourself back. Let's have a look at this deceit. Oh, it's directly related to a love relationship. There is a caring connection here. Is there deceit going on, or are you worrying that there's deceit going on? The other aspect to that is, even though there's challenges, you may be looking at it in a very negative way, and Spirit's saying it is a loving bond. So can you overcome the challenges in that connection? Let's have a look at you being the ancient grandmother, teaching and leading with your knowledge and wisdom. Well, that path you divinely watched over by Spirit. Daughter Spirit opening. And if you want to do something like that, you need a very practical, solid plan. So that's a business path idea, possibly you want to kick off around your gifts and abilities. Again, Spirit's saying you need to trust your intuition. So is it going to financially support you? Is there a way to do it where possibly you need to do something on the side that's going to support you while you follow this path? If it's something you're very passionate about, you need to listen to that voice within yourself. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the ancient soul tribes. Having a look at this top row about you embracing life, being very focused. Some of you want to share a message with the world, written or spoken. It's a need for you to just fully love and appreciate yourself. Spirit's saying you will overcome financial difficulties here. Okay, you got Kali, endings and beginnings. So there's certainly things that you're wanting to close out, free yourself from, to open up to new things in your life. For some of you, it's a career path. You need to cleanse your energy. Some of you need to do a physical detox. Now again, you got a message. You really need to love and appreciate yourself. Focus on self-care. So are you feeling a little bit self-confidence, not trusting in yourself, lacking some confidence in really going after what it is you want? Let's have a look at you getting the illumination you seek around money, love. Spirit say have patience with the timing of things. Okay, if you need to ask for help, if you're doing too much, got too much on your plate, Spirit saying you need to ask others for help and support, rather versus doing everything yourself. Okay, there's some kind of situation, some of you, not all of you, are going through related to the legal system, some kind of judgment, contract, settlement you're waiting on. It is going to come because it's sitting there. Okay, for some of you, it's directly related to the home. So you may be buying or selling a home. And Spirit is saying doing your spiritual practice, whatever gets you into high vibration, will be really good for you at this time. Let's have a look at you taking time out to relax. Some of you wanting to kick off new things. Possibly a special baby coming along. There's certainly a love interest here. Your daughter, personal healing and happiness opening in this contract. Okay. There's a need for you to put healthy boundaries in place with others around your time and energy. It could even be this love connection. It does indicate you're doing too much, Aquarius, and you need to be strong in enforcing those boundaries. So do people expect for you to pick everything up and do everything for everyone? Because if they do, it means you've set that pattern. You've created that. And Spirit's saying some of you may want to do something that is directly related to helping Gaia, Mother Earth, animals, nature, cause that's very dear to you. For others, you're an earth angel, so Mother Nature's your happy place. Getting out there to unwind, relax will be great. Let's have a look at this side where Spirit's saying you're divinely protected. There's some issues going on in a love relationship here. You can have everything you want, Spirit's saying. Cornucopia is there, but you need to be in balance. And if you want to do something that's an idea, then you need a practical plan. Oh, Spirit's confirming you definitely have healing abilities, energy healing abilities coming out here quite strongly. Very connected to universal source energy. There's a lot of things transforming in your life. This relationship, whatever you are in one, definitely needs to transform. Overcome the challenges with each other. And Spirit's saying it's completely up to you. You've got the Magician here. Sorceress in this deck. It's up to you what you want to do in your life. The choices, actions, decisions you want to make. Some of you are kind of holding yourself back and feeling a little stuck, and really what needs to happen is to move forward, but that's always a conscious choice. All right, let's put you some healing messages. Oh, some of you are going through some physical healing. That's now come out twice. So it's directly related to doing an energy cleanse. So watching your diet, your nutrition, boosting self up. And to be very compassionate with yourself. I'm going to say self, not others in this instance, because your energy is coming through very strongly here. Big message on self-care. Not pushing yourself too hard. And Spirit's saying there will be a renewal of peace in your world. If you're going through a legal battle of any kind, Spirit's saying it will be handled fairly. There will be a renewal of peace, the settling of whatever that is. Ooh, some of you going through a spiritual awakening. Mostly it's around how you use your energy and the path you want to follow, doing what makes you happy. Okay, and there is a focus on the inner child, so doing things that light the inner child up, directly related to your gifts and talents and abilities. All right, let's put you some message directly from your spirit team. Okay, Spirit's saying you need to have courage to close things out that don't serve you any longer, even if it's just ways of being. Kind of interesting, you got repeating patterns in the middle of your reading. So what's coming through here in terms of a repeating pattern is doing too much for others, not allowing others to help you, asking others for help. There's some kind of pattern playing out in your love relationship that needs to be sorted out. Focus on looking after your physical health and well-being. Well, again, you've got patience. If you're going through something or waiting on some kind of settlement, it's going to take longer than you are expecting it to. And it is a time for you to seek your destiny. What's going to make you happy the most on your life path? Two here. Okay. You've got the fox here, which is watching in silence. If you feel there's deception going on in your love relationship, Spirit's saying listen to that, because it's also come out with your intuition. Third time it's come out with the moon on this side. Be mindful, darling. Spirit's just giving you a heads up. If you feel there's deception, then possibly just be mindful. Don't be overly cautious, but just be mindful of people's behaviors. I'm going to say it's directly related to a love relationship. And Spirit's saying just trust in magic. They're going to help you. They'll show you as much as they possibly can if someone's being deceptive. All right, let's put you some guidance around your path going forward. Okay. Wow, are you ready? You've got coming apart. It's possibly a relationship here that's going to come apart. You've traveled as far as you can together. So it's almost like do I stay or do I go kind of situation. For others, there's a job, career path ending, wanting to take something up that you're very passionate about. And you've also got flying. There's a need for you to look above situations versus surface level. See the big picture. And you've got field of dreams. Spirit's saying you've got some beautiful ideas within you. You can do multiple things. There's lots of eggs in a field there with fairies sitting on top of them. Some of them are already starting to crack open. Some of them are yet to percolate or are percolating. So which ones do you want to work on first? Spirit's saying prioritize what you want to do and then just take action. Let's see what your animal spirit guides want you to know. You've got the lizard spirit. It's time to dream the world into being. So not just keeping those ideas as an idea, figuring out how to bring them to life in a very practical sense. And you've got the turkey spirit, which says give with gratitude and grace. Spirit just wants you to be present versus worrying about projecting fears into the future, particularly around money. You know, the act of gratefulness, which is just reminding yourself, what am I grateful for today? Instead of coming from a place of lack, what's one thing you could say to yourself, oh, I'm grateful for this today? Just instantly switches your energy. And you've got the swan spirit. It's time for a deep dive. There's certainly a need for a reflection here on what's not working in terms of patterns playing out in your life, how you regularly show up that isn't serving you. It's mostly around you doing too much for others, which means people don't respect you for the effort you make. They just take it for granted. There's certainly a love relationship that needs sorting out, darlings. It's coming through very clearly. You following your dreams. What's going to make you happy? Oh, and you've got the otter spirit. You're never alone. Even if a relationship's coming apart, Spirit's saying you're never alone. There's friends around you. There's family around you. Spirit teams around you. There's two otters cuddling there. All right, let's pull you a message from your angels. Well, you've pulled wisdom again. It says everything has a place and purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things. So understanding the place of experiences in your life, you know, particularly sometimes when we realize we've traveled as far as we can with something, someone, career path, person, you know, whether, you know, we're here for a certain period of time and people travel with us for a certain period of time, sometimes for a long time, sometimes for a short time. You do have a beautiful amount of experience and wisdom within you, Aquarius. Trusting self at this time. All right, those are your messages. Take it easy. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.